All right, so I was just going on and on about this stupid thing in my head between me and my brother where I'll say something like, well, if God gave me a choice between a 64 Galaxy and a Ferrari, I'd take the 64 Galaxy every time. Even if it didn't run, I'd take the 64 Galaxy. And my brother will say something, I don't know, not derogatory, but like, what are you, an idiot? Do you know how many 64 Galaxies you could buy for the price of one Ferrari? And I would look at my brother and say something like, look, if God gave me a fucking car, I'm not going to be an asshole. And turn around and sell the fucking thing. I'm just going to ask God to give me the car I actually want because I want to be happy with it. Okay, that isn't the point of the story. You want to hear the point of the story? I don't know why I was just thinking about this, but I was. I don't watch movies, I don't watch TV, but a long time ago when I was dating the smuggler and we lived together, her kid did. So I would be sitting on the couch just fucking whatever, and he'd be watching some ridiculous fucking program. And one time he was watching this movie, and it's funny, I remember who was in it. Will Smith. I don't remember what the movie was or what it was about, but I think Will Smith was in it with another black guy. And they were driving a Ferrari in some kind of a car chase. It was a red Ferrari, if I remember correctly. Going back a long time, and I don't give a shit about Ferraris. So I'm sitting on the couch with this kid. He's like 15, probably. And he says, wow, that is the coolest Mustang I've ever seen. And I'm watching this car chase, and I says to him, where are you seeing a Mustang in this car chase? And he says, the car, I think he says the car that Will Smith's driving. See the horse emblem? It was working out for me not to be mean to this kid. I said, you mean the Ferrari that he's driving? That's why it's the nicest Mustang you've ever seen, because it's a Ferrari, not a Mustang. And he says to me, I thought all cars with a horse emblem were a Mustang. And I said, no, a Mustang has a running horse emblem. A Ferrari has an emblem of a horse rearing up. So it's not whatever position the horse happens to be in, it's a Mustang. The Mustang is a galloping horse emblem. The Ferrari is a, I don't know. I think it's rearing up or something. I don't really even give a shit about a Ferrari, but I think that's what the emblem is. So yeah, there you go. So you want to know why the world's falling apart? Because people like that are starting to be in charge of everything now. Although, truthfully speaking, if you got a Mustang, you got one of these young millennial girls, and you said, millennials, is that what they are? I'm talking like 30 years old, 28 maybe. If you got one of them and you said, hey, check out my cool Ferrari. It's got a horse on it. A Ford Bronco's got a horse on it too. Does that make it a Ferrari? I got one of them four-wheel drive Ferraris. Yeah, this is why I'll never date a woman with kids. I can't fucking deal with retarded bullshit coming out of people's mouths. And the reason I say that is not like I'm an asshole, but if you talk to this kid, he would give you an attitude like he knew everything. What I should have done is I should have told him, just buckle down and graduate from high school. And if you graduate from high school with good grades, I'll get you a Ferrari. And then got him an old shitty Ford Bronco. No, it's got a horse on it. It's a Ferrari. You can call it Mr. Ed. Fuck you all.